Alright. How we all doing, everyone? Jimmy, thank you very much for welcoming everyone into the chat already. But thank you. Kev, K-Dog, Patrick, how we doing? 40 Cow. What is crack-a-lackin'? Kev, it sounds like you should be in the John Wick credits. Yeah, man, I'm actually really stoked with it. I had a lot more fun than I should have putting together an AI song, but I spent quite a bit of time on the lyrics and getting them right, and I'm pretty happy with how it sounds. Actually, to be honest, it actually sounds a lot like the kind of music I listen to day to day anyway. It's right up my alley. The prompt was what did I go with? Dark psych rock, I think, was the genre I was kind of going with. Brooding vocals, long build-ups. How are we all doing, everyone? That was Suno for that one, Kev. I almost called you John Wick then. Alright, where are we? Didn't sound like Barry Manilow. Oh, you didn't get Barry Manilow vibes? What are you talking about? I actually have no idea where I am, because I'm pretty sure where I logged off last was trying to sprint back to Gorka after being murdered with a lot of gear from the traders in Cherno. So I woke up in a random paddock and I don't really know where I am. Oh, dude, I'm glad you said that, because I love them. Let's get that in there. Yeah, that's a sick band, Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, man. I'm really into them. And the band that I was sort of thinking a bit more front of mind was a bit like the Black Angels. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They've got some awesome songs. Young Man Dead or Black Reese are probably two of their biggest, most popular songs. And Young Man Dead's a sick song. If you don't know the band and you're into that kind of music, they are amazing. You should definitely check them out. They were actually touring Australia recently, and I got back from overseas the day after they played in Melbourne, so I was spewing I missed them, because they would be really cool live. And they were doing like a, I don't know, 10 or something 20 year anniversary. I have no idea where the fuck I am right now. I have no idea. I've got a water tower to go by, a big shed. But yeah, that song Cornflake by Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, absolute cracker. First time I heard that, I was like, these guys are amazing. Yaski, welcome in, how we doing? Bit of Pepsi, that's nice. How are we all doing anyway? Happy Friday. That's exciting. God, I'm happy for Yaski, it's your birthday today, dude. Happy birthday. Alright, seeing as it's your birthday, and it happens to be a bit of a trend here, you get to make a call of some kind. I haven't worked out what yet, but you get to make a decision about something in game. K-Dog got the honor of naming and crowning the head moderator in chat for her birthday a couple of days ago. So thank you, K-Dog. I think you did well. Glorin's making sure Jimmy knows about it. Yeah, happy birthday, Yaski. Happy birthday. I reckon we need to give you guys some gamma. Let's go hide here for a minute. Leg break time. I said I'll give you a choice at some point. Maybe that is the choice. I don't know. Let's go. I haven't worked out how to make my gamma a faster thing to apply. I'm definitely doing it like the long noob way. I'm sure there's a way that I can set it up with a hotkey. But that'll do for the minute. If I find a box of nails, pick them up and throw them away. Hey, that's not a bad one. But you know what, Jimmy? That would pain, I think, more people in my chat than it would me, because I have no use for nails with my current character. God, imagine if that was a box of nails then. Wouldn't that be funny? Does anyone recognise this town? I've got no freaking clue. No, I'm not using a Stream Deck, Jimmy. I haven't sourced one just yet. I'm just using a bunch of hotkeys on my keyboard for now. But I want to get one set up at some point. Which one do you use? I can't remember the one that I was looking at. It was one of those ones from JB Hi-Fi that was like, I don't know, $300 or $400 maybe. Well, there's no one streams on your birthday. Too hungover. Yep, no, I get that, man. I get that. Ooh, head torch, eh? Actually, kind of a useless item now. Yasky, you an old man, are you? Okay, dog, you're just still super young. Enjoy the youth if you are. It's a good time. It's a great time. $15 buttons, hell yeah, man, hell yeah. Because I've definitely hit the limit on... oh, it integrates with OBS too. Cool. Because I've definitely hit the sort of limit on the keyboard shortcuts that I've set up already. Hey. So I missed that in chat. How old do you ask you? I'd be interested to know. I reckon you're about the same age as me, Yasky. That'd be a guess. Indica, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're all judging Yasky's age at the moment. I think it's all relative to your own, so... He's either being called an old man or a young man. Is it Starry Sabor? Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. Because this should be the Prophet's place, right, if that's the case? Glorin, welcome in. How you doing? Ah, Yasky's the big 40! Oh, happy 40th, man. Even more special. Glorin, welcome in. Jimmy was bragging before about being the first one on the mods in here, but you've followed not long after. I thought the Silent Prophet's place was here in Starry, if that was the case. So the big 40, hey Yasky, there you go. Is this why you're on a bit of a holiday too? Is this for your birthday? Right. Surely I'm not that far north. If I am, that's incredible. Okay, we'll roll with it. Starry Sabor it is. Let's go find a well. Not saying where, but I'm wrong. I'm not asking for help anyway. I'm not asking for help. I'm talking out aloud, speaking my frustration out aloud. Well, you know what? We don't need a plan because I've got no plan as to where I want to go anyway. So let's just follow the road and see where we end up, I reckon. Jimmy, well, maybe not. Jimmy, is that an abuse of your admin rights, mate? Cargo pants, alright. Yeah, I was just going to kind of use tonight as a bit of a re-gear, I think. K-Dog timeout for 60 seconds. Glorin, do you know, as a coffee addict, it actually means a lot to me to hear that you're in chat before you've even had a sip of coffee. Because a person who can't function without coffee, like myself, I can't do anything before I have a coffee. Yeah, K-Dog, is that an abuse of power, do you reckon? Alright, so that way is north. No, stuff it. Guess we're going north. Hey Jimmy, you might be able to answer this. So that David dude, I haven't actually been following his streams yet, but he looks like a lot of fun anyway. But when you raided him the other night and jumped into his stream, I swear he only had like maybe a few hundred followers. Is he already up at 700 since then? Is that what I've seen? That's incredible. But it's bloody good content actually. I had a good laugh watching him. Like unreal. Has he really jumped up that much? That is insane for him. Good on him. Oh, I hear dead people. Right, I do love the Hawaiian shirt, but I've got to go the bomber. Oh, you got the well pump, Lauren? Yeah, bugger. Ouch, that would have been a big hit, though. Big hit. But at least you got it now. And hopefully it doesn't cause you any dramas for a long, long time. Nah, Indica, not Bob David. He's another dude. Oh, I actually don't know his YouTube handle. But I'm pretty sure he's streaming right now. He was on right before I jumped on. You'd probably be able to find him in like the Barmby stream channel on his Discord. It's funny stuff. Very, very funny stuff. Hello, dead person. Where are you? Whoa! How did you die? What? Whoa, hold on a second. What have I just come across? Okay, I gotta go sort this out. What on earth have I just come across? Alright, let's shut this guy up so we just don't draw as much attention. Oops. That is random. That dude was geared too. R12, Mosin. What the hell? Guys, what the hell have I just stumbled across? How's that for a bit of fortune? I didn't think I'd be, that's scored. You posted a pic of your coffee and bush tucker? Alright, let's have a look. Hey, that's a pretty... Is that the foam, the whipped coffee you'd been talking about? That looks delicious. Hell yeah. I'm into it. If you're not sure what Gloran's talking about, go and have a look for yourself. Peeps. Yeah, Gloran, that looks awesome. Alright, I need to get moving. What am I doing? Distracted by coffee. That's understandable. Predictable. I really wonder what on earth old mate was getting up to. Okay, let's get rid of this and that. Don't need that. Take that. Take that. Oh, we don't even need that. What on earth? What a find. Let's get the heck Pokemon cards out of here. Man, that is such an incredible find. Alright, nothing else we want. We'll take that too. Alright, we're going running. Getting the heck out of here. Oh yes. I can definitely read that. Anyway, sorry chat. Got a little bit distracted there, as you can tell. Link invalid or expired. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to probably update that one. It might be... There should be some regular timed... some timed updates that automatically occur that pop in there. Yeah, Starbucks is pretty average. I haven't had it a whole lot, really, at all. We're sport for cafes in Australia here, so we don't really use, like, the big chain. We've got Starbucks here, but they're not... we've got such an abundance of really good cafes that I don't think a whole lot of people really use them. But I'm not overly impressed by Starbucks. I don't think it's great. If I need caffeine, caffeine's caffeine, but yeah, I won't if I've got a choice. Alright, so what did we get out of that? We got an R12. We had the SK already. We've got a Mosin. What on earth? Do we have any rounds for the R12? No, let's get rid of that. Colt Mag. Wow, whoever old mate was really just met an unfortunate end. Out of nowhere. Yeah, I can barely call it coffee as well, to be honest. Yeah, Gloran, okay, so where I live in Victoria, I know we make a lot of fun of it, and with, you know, rightly so too, because there's plenty of shitty things about Victoria. But the coffee in Victoria, undeniably, is the best in the country. It is amazing. We are absolutely spoiled for coffee here. Oh god, I don't know what to do with this setup right now. I haven't planned for having this much gear yet. So Croatia too, you got a whole bunch? Hey Captain, welcome in dude, welcome in. We're just discussing various coffee outlets around the world. Doing a bit of loot organisation, seeing as we just found a fairly relatively geared dude for this server dead. Alright, what are we going to do gun-wise? I don't want a triple carry team. Help me make a decision here. I think what we do is... Well, one, we've got to rip this booster pack, don't we? What did he have? Onyx, okay, yep. Already ripped, pre-ripped. Rattata, Trainer. And a polywag. There you go. Well, okay, this shifts the dynamic of things. Now, what we're going to do instead of what we originally planned is... yeah, 40, 4, 5, 6. No, I've got a 12, like it's the Corsair Sabre, I think, as my mouse, and it's got 12 buttons on the thumb pad. So I've got them hot cued, like right behind where my thumb sits, and my thumb basically lives on tab, so I can just tab really easy and cruise around when I'm looting. I need more pockets. I really do need more pockets. That's a fact. Alright, I'm going to have to make a decision about one of these guns to lose. I really like the R12, but shotgun rounds are really hard to find. I've got a lot of rounds for the SK. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's not Super Madness. Not Super Madness. Still rocking WASD as the OG on the left hand. Patrick, I could imagine Croatians just sitting around a cafe smoking cigarettes all day. There's something about that sort of Croat region of European ethnicity that I can just picture. Yeah, guys sitting at the front of coffee shops, smoking ciggies, drinking coffee, and like playing chess or something. Is Dutch Brothers a chain, is it? Yeah, I know, it sounds like a good time, doesn't it, Aussie? Jimmy. I'm dart free for a few years now, but yeah, one of my favourite cigarettes and coffees of the day was the one I can enjoy together. Yeah, I loved a morning coffee and a cigarette. But no, I've ditched smoking a few years now. Kind of just went cold turkey on that one. Yeah, the Slavics do, man. I reckon there's a lot to be said about the way they live. Oh yeah, man. The sawed-off shotgun Captain Lag, even not on a Tuesday, is one of my absolute favourite low-key guns any day of the week. With rubber slugs too. I love it. I think it does such a good job. The Winnie Blues 40, hey? Yeah, Glorin Riot. That's one of the few cigarettes I actually actively miss, is the morning coffee and cigarette together. What a great combination. "16 years ago, well done, Glorin. Good job, good job." For me, Jimmy, I was a Marlboro Gold was my jam. And when I was living in Japan for a while too, there was a Mevius 7s, I think. Always my go-to over there. When I was living in Thailand, the L&M Blues, very cheap, very dirty. Yeah, packs been $7 back in the day, right? What is it, $50 for a 25 pack now? That is absolutely unreal. I don't know how anyone in Australia can afford to smoke. Alright, let's get rid of this gamma for you, everyone, because it is definitely brightening up around here. Haven't had one since you found out you were pregnant. Well, if there's any reason to quit for anyone, I think that's it right there, Glorin. So, yeah, congrats on it. Congrats. Oh, mild sevens. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. 68 bucks a pack, though. That is fucking outrageous, dude. Absolutely outrageous. I do not understand how anyone can afford to now. You never smoked the nicotine indica? I reckon good call there. Good call. Good bloody call. Stick to the Mary Jane. Yeah, 68 bucks. That's wild, isn't it, Glorin? For 20. It's so ridiculous. Alright, we're going to make a decision here. I think I'm going to keep the Mosin and bugger the R12 off because I'm more confident that I'm going to find Mosin ammo than I am shotgun ammo. As much as I like really love the R12, but I can't drop the range of a Mosin. $10 for you, Glorance. That's like 20 bucks for us here, I guess, or probably a little bit less. 18 bucks maybe, with the exchange rate at the moment. All right. Alright, so, I guess now that we've got ourselves some defense, maybe we'll go for a little run north. Maybe go try and see. I'm just going to run northwest and then see where I end up, because I actually still don't really know where I am, to be honest. The middle lands, I guess you can call them, of Cherno, I get really lost in quite easily. And again, I can't really remember where I ended up at the end of last stream too, so we're just going to wing it, see what's up. K-Dog, you're in Arkansas, huh? There you go. Roll your own for £1 per 20. That's way cheap. Actually, that was, yeah, when I was still smoking, I used to roll my own too. Port Royals, Jimmy, if you know them. The rum and red wine ones. I do gotta go find myself a paper map, you're right. I need to find like a hiking trail or something or other to work out where I am. Now, if you had have given me the challenge, the interview challenge now, Cal, I think I'd struggle a bit. I reckon you would have had, I would have had a better chance of failure if you had to drop me somewhere like random in the middle of the map. It could even have been close to the castle. Anywhere on the outskirts and edges, I think, is a bit easier. I did time. No, what is it? The White Ox, mate. White Ox is that's the prisoner's tobacco of choice, isn't it? Alright. Where's this? Is this Northwest Airfield or is this VMC? Because it could very well be either or. Yeah, I swear it's White Ox, Jimmy. That's what I always remember joking about anyway. We're at Northwest Airfield. Alright. That's fun. Should we just charge on through? Do you know, I actually haven't been into Tizzy yet once. On the server. So, you know, we're going to go through Northwest on the way to Tizzy. And as always, very little care for our own personal safety. B&H? Oh yeah, I did go the B&H smooth for a while. FX45 mag, cool. If I can find the bit it goes in would be great. Camel's Glorin, they're pretty popular in the States, aren't they? They're super popular in Asia, actually. Like, really popular in Asia. They're everywhere, and dirt cheap in Asia. You get a packet for a couple of bucks. Whatever are we going to find? Was anything ruined? Nah, all this stuff was like real. Oh, there's the FX45. Ask and ye shall receive. Nah, everything was. There was a few things on him that was badly damaged, so maybe he got beaten to death by Zeds. God, that'd be an unfortunate way to go with all that stuff on you. Could you imagine? It'd be devo. Alright, so we have pristine FX45. Yeah, he could have starved, that's a good point. He had water on him, but he definitely didn't have any food on him. But surely if you're that geared, you've got means to sustain yourself with food as required. They're not 45 rounds, are they? No, cool. B&H for rolling a J? Yeah. I feel you, dude. Great combo. Should put a pistol flashlight on just for coolness. And we can throw that on there too. Call it additional storage. And then that. Actually, that. Is that for real? Cow. I feel like fishing is more crucial to survival than shooting. I guess if you're playing like hella PvP servers all the time, I guess it probably makes sense. Oh shit. Yeah, I reckon one of the worst I've had, Captain, was L&M in Thailand. It just tastes burnt. It's like you're smoking pre-smoked tobacco. It's pretty gross. Come on. Give me Mosin ammo. No. But it was cheap, and I was like a dirtbag backpacker when I was living there, so it was totally fine with cheap. I think the hunter boots are quieter than the combat boots, aren't they? Came from armor. Yeah, didn't know how the actual survival aspect stuff works. That kind of makes sense. Not talking about Bob. You're out, Glorin. Thanks for jumping in. Oh, Jimmy's out. Sorry, I missed that one. All good, mate. Appreciate you dropping in, dude. Maybe catch you in the morning if you're out streaming. But always a pleasure having you in here, dude. Thanks for the support. If someone wants to chuck a exclamation Aussie, AUSSIE in the chat, probably not going to increase your sub count at all, but just as appreciation anyway. Throw it on in there for Jimmy, the man, the myth, the legend, the Helamoot. Nice. Catch you, Jimmy. Rest up, dude. Hooroo. Sleep well, man. Yep, I'll take the extra SK ammo. Military winter boots. I've never even noticed these ones before. Do you know what? We're rocking them. We're going to give them a go. I don't think I've ever seen them before. I think they're a modded boot, I guess. That would be my guess anyway. So now that he's gone... he's still here. He's still listening, everyone. Such a good lurker that he can hear the chat in his sleep. Why do I get the feeling that I'm following someone's footsteps right now? Through here. Is that a John Deere hat? Oh no. Ooh, shots. Indica, I'll just do my best to not read out. Oh, Mosin ammo, good. I'll just do my best not to read out any of those kind of messages, and then you might not hear them or see them. I'll just giggle in the background, and then he'll just be paranoid every time I laugh that we're talking about him. Come on, Zed. Where are you going? Is that another aggro Zed? Too right, Cal. Too right. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. And let's head to the north. When you were 15, smoking at school was Mayfair Super King. Buy a pack of 10, start of school. By lunchtime, be asking a random to go and buy a pack of 20. Right. 15, that's rough, that's rough. I didn't actually start smoking until I was like 17, 18 maybe. It was about the same time I was starting to party a bit more. Drink a bit more. We had Super Kings as well. I don't know if they were the same as what you had, but they were like 25 or 20% longer, the cigarettes. I used to love when I was partying a lot, because you go out for a dart and yeah, you get that little bit extra in it. Alright. What are we going to do? Let's go... I still want to kind of suss out who's living where. So I might go run into... I think this is Grishino back here. Let's see if we can meet some people. See who's about. I'm kind of happy with the gear I've got right now. I've got two of my favourite guns, and I've got enough ammo to maybe get me through a gunfight. We'll see. Yeah, there's better things to talk about. That's right, Glorin. That's right. Virginia Slim. Wouldn't even know it. That's the first you had, huh? Stolen from aunt. My first one, my dad's always been a smoker, so the first one I ever had was one I stole from his pack. And then I just sneak ciggies out of his pack for years and years. He never said anything, but I reckon he knew. Oh, convoy! Look at this. All right, maybe we might get ourselves a little bit of an upgrade. So Virginia Slims are gross, are they? Again, I would have no idea what kind of... Oh, what the fuck? Right, I'm going to try and pick that up later. What the hell, DMR? Jungle boots. It's fine, I don't really want them. But the thing is, if I pick up a DMR, is it sacrilege to like leave a DMR behind? I kind of don't want to, because 308 ammo is one of the hardest rounds to find in this server. I've been really struggling to get 308 rounds. How about this? 5.56 mag. Water bottle. Oh shit. Scared the crap out of me. Food. Good. Food is good. We like food. Good find. Badly damaged, but that's alright. We can fix it. Oh, and an M16 guy. I don't know what to do, everyone. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to run around like mad. And a marksman scope for the DMR. Shit. We're in a bit of a predicament here, people. I think we can't ignore these guns that are here. Oof. Bit of spice happening out here. Come on. Holy shit. I'm going to take the M16, I think, because a DMR really, without a mag and ammo, is no good to me. Whoa, it's popping off over there. I think it's a raid. Yeah, it sounds like an ammo raid. What do you reckon? Should we go check it out? Alright, so I reckon we've got a raid coming on. Dude, I know, it's... How hard of a decision is it to drop a DMR on the ground like that? Very, very, very hard. However, I do not have a mag for it, nor do I have any ammo for it at all, aside from the round that's in the chamber. So that would be a very, very big sacrifice to take that and drop something I've got ammo for. Oops. Alright, someone is getting raided. We know that for sure. That's, without a doubt, an ammo raid. What's up, Cam? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, dude? I need my own shed. Yep, you're not wrong, dude. I think I'm gonna probably start the torturous grind soon. I think because part of the RP stuff I want to play out too requires some stuff. Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing? 40 round mag. Hell yeah. Need some stuff. I can't collect enough stuff in one life. So what I have to do is chicken nut deer stands. It's in character, man. It is. It is. I think I'm going to use one of the camps. Seeing as I'm trying to do like a survival camp school type thing, it kind of makes sense I try to use a summer camp. And there still seems to be a few available as well. Alright, seeing as we're about to maybe potentially likely die, make sure we die with all of our things organised. Okay, let's get the ammo out of that. About to destroy an icy lolly and debate if firing up the PC is a good or... Man, do it. How's it a bad idea? That's a great idea. Not a fishing camp. Yeah, man. Just saying. When I was there last, there was an awful lot of fish in possession. Awful lot of fish. Pretty hard to deny you're not a fishing camp with that much fish. Breakfast cereal camp. Alright, what do you reckon we go save this base? I got everything I need, as much as I've got hotbar as required. Alright. Stranger's base, you're welcome for what I'm about to do, which is likely die at the moment I get close. So the question is, whose base is out here? Because I've got no idea. Do you know what gets me though? Why is Haven for a fishing camp? Why are you nowhere near any lake? That just seems inefficient for a fishing camp, doesn't it? The fishing camp. Yeah, Cam, we're friends. Oh, look, I got nothing wrong with fishermen. I consider myself one as well. And to be honest, the whole idea of a fishing camp sounds great. Two ponds, Cam. No, of one. I can't think of the other. So, who is currently getting raided? Surely it sounded like it was coming from here somewhere, right? See, I've got no idea who lives in Grishino. I haven't actually been through here once yet. No idea at all. Barrington. Well, if you are, mate, fortunately you can't do anything about it right now. I think we're in Grishino anyway. I think. I hope. I assume. Come on, Raiders, shoot the doors more. Where are ya? Where on earth are they? Is there a building behind the church? Maybe? It's the PD base? That range has to change. That sounded close enough to be in this town, huh? Or was it further than I realise? Yo, what's up, Trip? Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to get a bit of a view on some potential action. There's definitely some ammo raiding going on. It's gone quiet now, though. Yeah, dude, could you imagine that, Patrick? How devastating would that be? Your own base getting absolutely sprayed and broken into to only be helplessly watching. And then so much evidence of you being in a chat too, to not be able to just jump in and protect. Oh, what a tough position to be in. Well, it's kind of sounding like they got into the loot room. Potentially, maybe. Feeding the kitties. Kitties, Indica. Oh, so it's not here. What's the next town over? So north of Grishino, from memory, there's a bunch of other random sort of towns. Or not towns, just like a little strip of houses. Unless... Oh shit, is that Murder Inc. getting raided? That could very well be Murder Inc. getting raided right now. Huh. Interesting. I think it is. A hybrid ice cream candy. Smells like berries. Sounds delicious. Alright, I've got a feeling that right now, unpopular opinion, do love meta. Oh look, I love seeing everything and hearing about everything that's going on in this land, because I love this land like I love a good TV series, right? It's just, how do you make sure that you separate that from your actions in game is the big thing. And I don't seem to have too much of a problem with it. I kind of did when I was first playing RP servers, because I didn't quite get it. But now that I've sort of been around them for a while, it's... yeah, you just don't act on the things that you've heard outside of game, basically. But yeah, like I'm all about hearing what's happening around the land, to be honest. I just realised I'm on top chat, so apologies for anyone's messages I haven't been hearing. Yeah, Indy, I guess it's kind of hard to act on any meta when that's your play style and your character. Right, so no doubt, if this is a proper raid, like an organised raid, there's going to be scouts all around this forest, looking for runbacks, looking for any potential disruptors of the plan. So I've got to be on high alert coming through here. Super Genius, welcome in, welcome in. Potentially, yes, could be running back to their base for ammo too. But I've got to be really careful around this little tree line here, because I'd imagine, if you think about runbacks from a raid, they're going to be coming from the spawn towns, so the south and the east. GMO cookies. This actually sounds badass. And for that same reason, I should probably watch my back too, so that no one from the south running back comes back to me. Am I into GTA, Captain? Man, I haven't played GTA for a long time. Like, I played it heaps when GTA 5 first came out, and I've like played every GTA that's ever been a thing. But yeah, I kind of lost interest. When 6 comes out, I'll probably pick it up just to kind of get a feel for it and see what it's doing, but I don't know. It just became a bit too like arcadey for me. Yeah, that's what I love about DayZ, is like the realism and the survival aspects. I find it really hard to go back to games like that ever since I really discovered DayZ. Mr. Gree, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. You're the first person to really comment on it, actually, the aspect ratio. But yeah, I've got a an ultra wide, an Alienware something 34-inch ultra wide monitor, OLED as well. It's an amazing monitor, curved, and I love it. I love it, especially for immersive games like this. Like, really love it. Alright, what do I reckon we go in for a closer look? Go check some things out. You've only killed 2 people, Indy. There you go. Yeah, I'm way more about the RP as well. I'll almost always... So that's Zenith there. I'll almost always try and open a dialogue, even if I am in like a high tier melee area or something like that, over shooting first, but usually that ends in me dying a lot. I'm too trusting of people. However, when there is a bit of action going on like this, I can't help myself. I've got to get into it. Or just get close enough to see what's going on. Which is usually enough to get myself killed too. Yeah, welcome in, Misty Gree. Welcome in. Glad you joined, first time. May I ask how you stumbled upon this stream? Was this in one of the various RP-orientated Discords, or did you find me on YouTube? Went to the Lou 40. Hopefully it was a good one for you, man. Hopefully it was a pleasant experience. And you didn't have to try too hard. I gotta suss that link out again. Sorry, my chat's just updated now. We're going to the shooting now, we are. So what's the connection to Barmby and Echo? Well, so this server is owned by Barmby. So it's HeyBarmby's Chernarus. And Echo plays on here pretty regularly too. I'm pretty sure Barmby and Echo base together. I've got a feeling they do, or they just hang out together a lot. Yeah, the Vindaloo. Fellow Aussie like Jimmy, that's me. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted from chat at the moment. Sorry, guys. Trying to stay engaged, but also stay alive, so I can give you all a front row seat to this raid. Pretty sure from memory there's a fair bit of clear ground up to the castle. So if I can get to the tree line near it, then I might be able to... Oh, there we go. Oh, so we're still a while away. Thought I was way closer than I actually was. Can we see any movement on the castle? Can we see? Yeah, Indy, you're right. The poo talk's usually in Barry's chat. I think, like, you know, a good 25% of the time once I join his chat on his streams, they're talking about poo. And yeah, I'm not. Well, I'm living in Victoria, yeah, but I'm not a Victorian. I'm actually from South Australia, where Jimmy the Victorian lives. Which is a bit backwards, but there you go. It's the way the world works. Outside of render distance, you reckon? Yeah, it's probably a good call. Let's go and charge up a little bit more. Oh yeah, the fact you can't actually see the base is probably a good, good indicator. Barry, Echo, Jimmy, and now Elk. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for adding me to your watch list. But there's some great, really great streamers on this server at the moment. Like really good streamers. A lot of the people in the chat right now, you know, I see across a lot of them. But just to name a few, you've got like Chaka, Bob. His streams are amazing. I love his vibe and his character and his way of stumbling around. Nearly aimlessly around Chernarus, which is really cool. Shrimpina, she has one of the most joyful and energetic and infectious attitudes of anyone in game. She's definitely worth a watch. Matty Fingers too. He's got I don't know how many characters he's kind of looping around at the moment, but he's doing this kind of character roulette type situation, which is really fun. What else? Help me out here, chat. Mr. Wang, he's streaming. So if you ever want to see what goes behind the scene of the character Mr. Wang, that's definitely worth a look. Keith, 100%, little puff. Super genius, that's right. Stumbling around is chuck it to a T. Who else we got? And then there's so this new dude, David, who Jimmy raided the other night, who I didn't know about until then, and he's a good bit of fun. He's streaming right now, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of others too. A whole bunch of others. So Money streams too, is that right? Cam, I haven't seen his streams yet. Is he on Twitch or YouTube or both? It's a very open forest. Don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, Glorin's gonna start a 24/7 Barmby Universe news channel. It's gonna be called Z Watch. She doesn't know about it yet, but she will. Oh, and Rooster too. Oh, I think I might have seen one of Rooster's pop up at some point. Yeah, okay, cool. Canteen. Oh, Soul! How can I forget Soul? Yeah, 100%. There's one. Lax Hawthorne. He's kicking around Michael Galaxy. He's kicking around this server a bit now. Frankie on PC. I don't know if he's actually streaming when he's kicking around at the moment, but he's hanging about. Not 24/7 Glorin. Well, I mean, why not? Zesty, Gary GC, John the Janitor. Yep. So I think the point we're getting at here is we need a 24-hour stream channel set up for this server. Or a 24-hour news channel for this server. So that anytime, day or night, you can switch onto it and you can see who's about streaming what. That would be frickin' cool. Yeah, Mr. Wang streams are great. Like, they're so great. It's really interesting to like get the behind the scenes look at who Mr. Wang is as a character. It's great. All right, now I'm a little bit close. Little bit close. Kind of starting to think that it wasn't Murder and getting raided. I feel like we've come way too far, like east and north even. My gut's kind of telling me that it was one of those little places north of Grishino. Oh yeah, Sess Weekooch, he streams the losers, yep. Blood roulette with the freshie, hell yeah, Captain Black. That's awesome. Wang's YouTube site is Jam Sleazy. So if he posts, if you check the Barmby if you check the HeyBarmby Discord, if you're part of it, he usually uploads his streams in like the streamer content channel. Yeah, Misty, you're too right. Hey, someone's just going to get AI to join them, stitch them all together somehow. Would not surprise me at all. Jeez, it's gone awfully quiet around here. Devil's Castle, that's right. It is Devil's Castle at the moment. Don't care about that one. Yeah, look, if you're ever looking for streamers to check out, those Discords are a great place to find new ones, because I guess quite a few of them, most of them I'd say, do an upload in there when they're going live, which is pretty cool. Or some of the other various streamer Discords as well. I think most streamers in their own Discords have a section to like shout out other streamers, which is cool. Oh, so the link worked. Oh yeah, that's James there. Yep. Perfect. There's actually I think an exclamation Wang, which works too. I've got to work out why mine's not working. Maybe even check the description for the stream too if you're looking for mine. I think it's in there. I think I set it up today with that. I can't remember which side of the castle you get a view into it. Alright, I got yellow food and yellow water right now. which is not ideal, but not urgent yet. So that one worked, did it, Glorin? Thank you for chucking that one in. All quiet. This is kind of one of the cool parts of being on these servers in like the quieter times of the day is you do get a little bit more of these like random ammo raids where people are trying to raid people in quieter times, and I'm very careful to not use the term offline raid because I really don't believe that that's a thing, especially on an international server. I think people play this server 24/7, so I feel like raids can occur and should occur 24/7. And if you're a big faction, I really think you got to think about your membership throughout the day if you want to protect your stuff. Yeah, Glorin, feel free to link any of them in the chat there. I've got an exclamation set up for quite a few of the streamers too, if you want direct link to the to their YouTube channels. So I threw Wet Wangs in there. Oh, that's not doing anything that I want it to. So the man Jimmy, or Ozito Respawns, is in there. We got Shrimp. Who else? I don't know if I've got a John the Janitor one yet. Maybe. But yeah, go and spam all of these as they come in. Yeah, I do have one for John. There you go. Of course, Bob. Bob's great. Definitely go check him out. Thanks, Glorin. You go enjoy lurking, doing some IRL stuff. Thanks for jumping in anyway. Always appreciate it. #1 head mod. Jimmy's boss. There's a fox there. Do not want to spook it. Right. Just because I'm not certain that this is actually where the raid's happening, I'm going to go check down here at these houses and see if there's any action. Because I had a feeling it could have potentially been from here too. That's how you got your name, Super Genius. That's pretty cool. That's a great way to get a name like that. Hey. Yeah, Indica, I had some silent wolves just the other day, actually. They snuck up on me out of nowhere. I think it was a pack of three. But like a couple of weeks ago, like when I first hopped on this server, there was a pack of 7, silent, completely silent. I was in the middle of a forest, and I did not have much at all to defend myself. So as you can imagine, did not end too well for me. Yeah, taking names, Patrick. You can be the list maker in Glorin's absence. ninja bear. I've not had the ninja bear yet, Cal. Thank God for that. Just vibing instead of surviving it again. Hey, that's not a bad way to live. That's not a bad way to live. Hey, Doug and Ruda, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to have you in here, dude. Stream's going well so far. I've been very fortunate. I found a very geared dead dude. Cause of death unknown. Which led to me becoming quite geared. And now I'm just kind of investigating a potential ammo raid that I heard going on. Oh, super. That's heaps good news, dude. Congrats to your daughter. I hope it's a great day. I hope you've got spectacular weather for it. That was gas, obviously. I think. I hope. I assume. Right. Let's just charge along here, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you got it. Hopefully it's shaping up to be a nice day. Hopefully it's stunning. Everyone's happy. The drunk uncle's not too inappropriate. Are you giving a speech? Super? Cause of death unknown, but we all know it was Bob. There you go. Is Bob actually on right now? I didn't see his little stream notification thing pop up. Just paying the bill, super? No, it's, I'm sure they're very appreciative of that regardless. If it's an open bar, you'll be there, Filthy. Nice. Welcome in, Filthy. How you doing? Open bar, yeah. Happily crash that one. $30 minutes, 31 minutes ago. There you go. There you go. Well, I'll be sure to jump into that stream once I'm done. I've still got a little while to go though. Not jumping off just yet. Alright, I have no clue where all that commotion could have been coming from if it wasn't the Murder Inc. base. I think it had to have been the Murder Inc. base. There's no other logical answer. Do you know I'm taking that? Because having a cooking pot set up is hands down one of the most handy things you can have. Oh, Bob, yeah. Stream delayed for Bob as he died, run back to his body, and Elk had already taken his gear. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. I'm sure Bob would have done the exact same to me. Yes, the only other kind of area I was thinking was like here at one of these places. But I don't think... Yeah, it's gotta be Murder Inc. Gotta be. Or what's this? Greetings, traveler. I'm Ash Knight. Okay, to be precise, another streamer. Interesting. AK's been doing quiet since the last Barmby server. Hello? Someone's been here. Long life for you, my brother. Red. Cheers, Red. I hope so. Statistically unlikely, though. But thanks. Thanks for the thought. You gonna head out? Super. Hey, thanks heaps, dude. 100%. It's an amazing community. That's why I'm here. That's why I think a lot of these people are here. I stream because it's not because I like the game. I do love the game, don't get me wrong. But I enjoy streaming mostly to just hang out with the chat, to be honest. I really love what Barry has built here, and I think it's really healthy and it's really strong. And I hope it doesn't go away anytime soon again. However, we'll always have streams of some kind to hang out and chat for. But have a good day, Super. Really, really hope your daughter has a really awesome and beautiful day today. And I hope you create some special memories with the family. Alright, I'm just going to go rush the castle. We'll do a lap of the castle in the tree line first, actually, and then we'll slowly make our way closer. Carefully. Gotta see if there's any movement first. What will we find? Do I get mistaken for Jimmy? I know. I mean, there's the odd person who's gone, oh, you sound Aussie. Are you that Jimmy guy or that streamer before I'd started streaming? So the odd person occasionally, but really not really. I mean, I don't think Jimmy and I sound a lot alike. But I guess we're probably better at distinguishing between Aussie accents a bit more. I guess it's a good one for chat. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon Jimmy and I sound similar? Because I think we've got very, very different voices. I've been told I have a very international voice. I don't know what the heck that means, or if it's a good or a bad thing. Do you think I sound similar to Jimmy Mitzi? Sorry, I keep calling you Mitzi, Misty. Yeah, I don't reckon too much either, Filthy. I reckon there's a big enough difference between us. Patrick, you can barely tell that I'm Aussie. Yeah, I don't have well, I don't think I have a traditional Australian accent. I definitely don't have like the stereotypical Australian accent. Not can't put it down to anything in particular. Wait, where the hell have I just ended up? Oh, I'm out there. Wait. No, I gotta go this way. Silly man. Alright, we're kind of in a situation now where we've got to probably do some fishing, everyone, so I hope you don't mind. We're going to do that and catch up a little bit. I definitely don't have any food on me, do I? No, that is alright. Do I have rope? Shit. Oh, dang it. Should have shot that freaking rabbit. Yeah, I guess if you're not fluent, especially if English is a second language, it may be a little bit harder to distinguish. I mean, like when I go overseas to places that don't speak a lot of English, quite often people think I'm American first, which I don't think I really sound American. And then English next, and then probably Australian or New Zealand third. Which is totally wrong. But then if you sort of are around people who speak English more fluently, their first guess is Aussie, usually, or Kiwi, New Zealand. Yeah, 100%. Deeper voice and speak slower. I definitely am known for speaking a bit too fast sometimes. If I need to slow it down, let me know. Because I can get a bit excited sometimes. Yeah, not that thick accent, huh? Yeah. Yeah, fishing without ropesies is a bit of a whoopsie, isn't it, Patrick? I think I just assumed I had some, so I might have to go back into Grishino and loot some rags, otherwise I'm going to be screwed. I don't think I have anything else I can cut up for now, do I? No. I could always cut the ski mask up, but it's not going to give me enough, is it? Oh, my crap's pretty damaged, isn't it? Could do some repairing. I've got to get on Empire Z one day, Filthy. I've been looking at it for a long time. I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. I'm surprised I haven't played it yet. But yeah, I've got to go check it out sometime, I think. I'm overdue to play it, for sure. Maybe we can see an animal somewhere on the way. Yeah, no worries, Doug and Ruda. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Appreciate you hanging out with me, man. And hope to catch you again soon. Anyway, I'll very likely, once I wrap up here at some point, be jumping over to Bob and just seeing what he's up to. So I'm sure I'll see you in there. You play on there too much, Filthy. Well, yeah, from what I've seen from Barry's and Jimmy's streams, you got a fair bit of a good lay of the land there on that server. We're trying to correct that with HBC. Well, look, man, HBC is a great place to invest some time, that's for sure. Yeah, see you in the lands, Doug. Catch you soon. Maybe, oh, I was just about to say, maybe because I've been running back and forth here for so long, I've spawned my own mushrooms. And think and you shall receive. Streamer loot. Doug's multitasking like you. Well, yeah, usually when I'm not... Hello, rabbit. Let's chuck that down for a minute and see if we can get you with a suppressed gun. Nice. That is even better. Double streamer loot. I think 5 rabbit legs should help me out a bit there. And you know what I can do as well? Oh no, I can't because I don't have any tin cans. Dang it. I'm going to fill this up anyway. Where was my SK there? You're super rich on Empire Z. Well, yeah, I've seen your base, and I don't know what to compare it to. I don't know what's rich or what's not, but from what I've seen from Jimmy's time on your server, it looks impressive anyway. But yeah, you're right. It is good. I went from playing, like, bouncing around a whole bunch of different PvE, PvP servers, and I enjoyed them both for different reasons. PvE was always fun, just kind of running around without a care in the world. And just, you know, looting and hoarding and focusing on base building and stuff like that. And then PvP is obviously fun for PvP reasons. But then it's great to go onto a server like this where it's a bit more of a grind and like really appreciate the things you find. Okay, so we get some sticks. Firewood, even better. 3 streams up at the moment, Patrick. Nice, nice. That's usually how I spend my mornings at work, is with... I try and have like I can probably do 4 streams going at once on one screen, but any more than that and I tend to lose track of who's doing what. So in the mornings when I go to work, there's often like 6, 7, 8 people streaming at once sometimes, which is really hard to choose who to follow. That sort of prime time when Barry's on mainly is a really challenging time to decide on who to watch streaming. Hey Menace, welcome in, dude. How you doing? Hope you're going well, man. Hope you got a good day ahead of you. Oh, pristine Mosin. HeyBarmby's, that's a great find. I get excited over any Mosin I find on this server because I don't find them often, and I love them. I think they're a great gun. But yeah, it makes you appreciate the little things, you know. Like if I find a lighter, how great of a find is that here, you know? Matches, there we go. Alright. Got some water boiling. And, well, actually, what am I doing? I can do this, can't I? Some hair legs boiling. Boiled hair. How good does that sound? Why are you not going in there? Did Loser's Discord go down? No good. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean either, Misty. Patrick is filthy. Why does that look like a person right there? Yep. Well, look, I don't know anyone in here personally, so for all I know, maybe Patrick is filthy and filthy is Patrick. But it sounds like neither of them think that that happens to be the case. Alright. Yum yum, boiled rabbit. Let's do it. Yeah, not a bad idea to lock it down, I guess, especially if you're like an official faction, right? Just to kind of keep the meta down. But I guess you can always just do like private channels for faction members only, you know, as well. Alright, now I feel like I've run back and forth between this castle like 100 times now. But maybe we can get some scraps. So Patrick, you can't play brachial plexus from birth. Short left arm with no use of fingers. Oh, okay. So, do you play? Can you play console? Does a console controller work at all? I've got a mate who he had a meningococcal and really nasty kind of like disease when he was younger in high school, and he lost both legs below the knee, and the 4 fingers on his right hand had to get amputated as well. But he's able to play, like we used to play when we were younger, Call of Duty on PlayStation, and he was able to do that alright, actually. Love watching DayZ RP streaming. Oh man, I totally get it. Like we were sort of saying earlier with Indica, it's like it's a TV show. It literally is like a big TV series. There's a whole bunch of different characters with so many different storylines, getting up to all kinds of mischief. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I mean, outside of actually playing and streaming. I spend a lot of time watching streams too. I'm very invested. You play poker for a living, like professionally. It's pretty cool. What got you interested into that? I love playing poker. I can't say I'm any good at it, but I love playing it. It's a fantastic game. Texas Hold'em poker. Many nights around mates' places playing Texas Hold'em. Yeah, no worries, Metis. Thanks for jumping in, dude. Go and see what Chuck is up to. I'll be there in the near future as well, to be honest. So Filthy, that's your character now, is it? Just searching for your missing Stormtrooper helmet. I love it. I absolutely love it. Is Barry going to get you one? I know he keeps joking about it. Zero desire to play. I only enjoy watching. Look, man, again, the viewing's amazing. There's so many good DayZ streamers to follow at the moment. So many. You're really spoilt for choice, which is really cool. So yeah, 100%. I'd happily just kick back and watch. Even on holiday, like I was on holiday for a couple of weeks recently, which is why I couldn't jump on the server when it first opened up, and I was keeping up to date with, from day one, who was doing what, just because I love it, you know? It's just so interesting. Professional player since 1999. Cool, man. Right on. Yeah, catch you later, Menace. Cheers for dropping in, dude. Appreciate having you, man. Go and give it to Bob. Let him have it. Another fox. Seeing a lot of animals. Actually, I might even steal that for... No, I was going to say steal that for food. I've got one shot left of my handgun. Bit dramatic. First stream you saw was Bob's. Oh, cool. So that was your entry into it. That's a good starting point, man. Bob does some great work. Really, really cool streams. I love he's very, very engaging with the chat, which is awesome. He's just a good dude. He gets himself onto all kinds of mischief. He plays kind of like the very likable kind of like stumbling guy through the land, you know, which is really cool. Yeah, that scream heart's awful. And we're red food again. But I guess we still got our rabbit, don't we? We haven't eaten that yet. Let's munch down our rabbit so we don't die hungry. Yeah, Filthy, you're not wrong, man. That's the key. That is the real key, right? When you're so immersed in the universe of this community, it can be really challenging to not act on any external information, and that's kind of part of the reason I run as a solo as well. It really helps to only focus on the things that I do in game. Because in factions, like I think that's like a really challenging space sometimes to not talk meta about in-game related matters, you know? Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. It's nice to hear you picked up on that, because that's kind of how I like to play. I play very, very casual. Very, very casual. You know, I don't play seriously. I'm not trying to get too involved with any like major politics. I kind of just want to run around and meet people and just get myself tied into some just a bit of fun, you know, a bit of light trouble, you know. And if it means I die a lot, cool. I end up back at the coast and start again, you know. Every refresh at the coast is a new adventure in my eyes. I mean, just like the other day, I was very, very, very geared. Like the most geared I've been on any of HeyBarmby's servers almost ever. And I was planning a little solo rampage in one of the towns of someone who's caused me a bit of grief in the past. And I knew for a fact I was going to be very dead very not long after I walked into that town. And that was the case. I didn't fire a single bullet, lost everything, and ended up back at the coast. But that's the beauty of, I guess, having a carefree attitude, is like, you just don't care about the stuff, you know. You don't have the gear fear. You don't worry about, you know, oh, you've spent all that time gathering all that stuff and now it's gone. Yeah, it's a good sort of carefree attitude to have, I think. Maybe that's what was getting raided. I wonder if there's a base there. Looks like there's stuff on the ground there, doesn't it? Like stuff that's been scattered there. Ah, welcome back, Lauren. Welcome back. Hope you had a good lurk. We're still just kicking around the castle. Yeah, man, that's it. Every time I get killed, it's in just the beginning of a brand new adventure. A new story. There's a stash down there for a sec. Yeah, getting a bit of a lay of the land around your base there, Filthy. Cool. Yeah, that's good. It's good to just go out and meet all your neighbours. And it's a transition. Like when you do go from like a high loot server and like a lot of mods, going back to vanilla can be hard, man. I fully get that. Fully get that. Because I've been there myself. When I first jumped on HeyBarmby's original Livonia server in like season 1, like I was in that server in the first week that it opened. And I was like, oh, this is going to take a little bit of adjustment, you know? Going back to a very loot poor sort of server. Hello, murdering. Anyone home? Chainmail queef. Huh. What do you reckon? I mean, they're meant to be kind of strong, huh? Maybe we'll roll with it. Yeah, Patrick was doing a good job of keeping an eye on things. Taking names of anyone who was misbehaving, but I think everyone was pretty well behaved. I think everyone was pretty well behaved. Oh, thanks for dropping in, Filthy. I hope you have a good day at work, dude. Hopefully it's nice and quick. Sounds like you're already halfway through if you're on your break, so that's good. Mosin ammo, amazing. We will actually just quickly... Oh, it wasn't even Mosin. SK, still good, like we've got it, but I'd rather a bit of Mosin ammo. But das ist okay. Misty, I wasn't part of a faction. I ran a little solo trader. Murdering territory. Please go with guns holstered. Respect the rules or be shot dead. Alright. They're fair words of advice. So I might just drop that for now. In case they are home and they aren't getting raided. So yeah, up in a town called Bilawa, which is like the northwest of Livonia, there was a little industrial where you could find, oh yeah, it was definitely them that got raided. Hello, Murdering? Anyone home? Hello, Murdering? Oh, shit. Well, we would be silly to not take advantage of this situation. So yeah, it wasn't part of a faction, so to speak. However, I worked very closely with the Sisu guys, the Finnish faction, if you're aware of who they are. Good, like, really great dudes. Keke, very recognizable voice in HeyBarmby's Livonia. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What have we here? We could come out of this very good if we make it out alive. So I missed the raid. However, I'm cleaning up on the crumbs. Oh, chlorine tablets. That's a huge find. Huge find. What else do we want here? I mean, a wooden crate would be nice to be able to bury a stash, but I don't really want to go walking a crate out of here, to be honest. Another SK. Is that a blaze? It is a blaze. Oh, look at all this. If there was 308 ammo anywhere, I'd be stoked to take some of these guns. However, there is not. But I'll take that for my SK. What else have we got here? Pokemon cards. Four dial. Let's be honest, all the best loot's going to be way at the top, isn't it? Watch out for mines. It's a very good call, man. Heli parts. Famous. If there's a gas stove, that's kind of handy actually. If there is a no mag, an M4, I could definitely swap out my let's stuff that off. That's got no ammo left. That can go in there too. And then 40, what's happening, dude? Glad you made it. Glad you made it before the end. Still got a little bit of time left before I knock off, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. I wasn't planning on going too much past the restart. Another cooking pot. Damn. Oh, DMR mag, stop it. That's a tease. That's an absolute tease, considering we left a DMR behind before. Empty box. Where did I find those filters? Meta, not meta. I'm not sure what you're talking about. As in, how did I get myself in this situation? Any ammo in these R12s? There is. We'll take one for now. Actually, we won't. Oh, you can't combine. That's a shame. Oh, where do I find the gas filter spawning? Yeah, I don't know, man. You just gotta look around, you know? Hit the road, get out there, and just stumble across a raided base. Badly damaged Mosin. If there's ammo, I'm taking it. No. Well, they didn't make it up the last bit. So they've probably missed out on all the best loot that's on the roof. Although, the roof probably doesn't have the best. But I wouldn't imagine, like, with helis on the server, it would be a good idea to leave any of your good loot on the roof. Alright, what do we reckon? Are we happy with this? Disinfectant's pretty freaking handy, I'm not going to lie. All this NPC gear, that can stay. If there was 308 ammo here, I'd probably take it. However, there isn't. Because I'd love a Tundra, it would be amazing, but I don't think it's meant to be. I do feel a bit bad for these guys because the raiders here didn't do much of a good job putting their loot away. Help them out a little bit. Do the right thing. My conscience couldn't handle all this stuff just sitting here. And if we die doing it, we died doing the right thing. Oh, we will take that though. 40, this is not my base, and that's all I'll say. I didn't raid them either. I just happened to stumble across this situation. So, oh, lighter, yes please. Oh, and duct tape. That's a big find. So we will take that, and we will take that too. Yeah, probably a good call being in here too long. But I just feel a bit bad for these guys if all this loot's scattered around and it can't be put back somewhere. Because that would be griefing. And although I didn't cause the griefing, I feel like I can probably do my bit to recover some of their loot. Because if I know Murder Inc., most of those guys are US based. They're probably not going to be on for a long time. And there's a good chance all their stuff might despawn. So I do feel a bit bad for them. Pretty random to just leave all this stuff laying on the ground though. It's my good deed for today. Yeah, I know, Glorin. It's a bit of a risk. It's definitely a risk. Should definitely be careful around those windows too. Hey, that's not what I meant to do. Do we swap the M16 for the Lamas? I think we actually do. I think we actually do. Because, one, it's in better condition. But two, then it'll make triple carrying easier. Good deeds, Elk, but there's a saying nice guys do finish last. I know. My guilt would get the better of me. Look, 40, whatever you do with your time is up to you, mate. I definitely don't advocate for meta, but whatever you do, I'm not going to know about anyway. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I definitely don't condone acting on meta. Alright, one last thing, chat. We're just going to make some space for the Lamas in our backpack, and then we can run out with our SK that we left outside. And then we can hit the road and hopefully not hit the deck as soon as we walk out by a waiting camper. Alright, we want to keep that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Drop the note for now. Don't need a spark, don't need that. Don't need that. Let's drop one round. Actually, let's drop that. Keep that. Boom. Look at that. Alright, now we can get out of here, people. This is probably where I'm going to die. Nothing else I want. Okay. Yeah, Glorin, you don't think I sound like Jimmy either, huh? I don't think I sound like Jimmy. But again, it's hard to distinguish my understanding of like how an Australian accent sounds against someone who isn't Australian, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think Jimmy and I have very different accents, personally. All right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, there's the SK. And look at that. We're no longer triple carrying. Well, we are, but we can use our hands still. Here is Zed. But I think it's just doing normal Zed things. Go! 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 Run! Let's get out of here as fast as we can. No one hanging out in the forest that I can see, or that's killed me yet. No, it's all good, 40. I don't have a base, dude. I'm running around as an absolute solo nomad. So, like, I just don't have the carrying capacity to store stuff that isn't essential to the immediate survival of my character. So I know that they're valuable 100%, but not to me. Not to me at the moment. If I had a base, that'd be a different story. Yeah, somewhere I could run back and store that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just running life to life at the moment, man. No base, not a care in the world. We did it. We got out. Hell yeah. I didn't know you're on here either, 40. Yeah, it'd be good to bump into you again, man. Always enjoyed bumping into you in the past. Sounds like freedom, yeah, dude, 100%. Going from having a trader on HBL to now living the nomad life is like night and day, apples and oranges. It's very freeing. Because like as a trader, you want to have one or multiple of everything in case someone asks for it. But now, I don't have any care for possessions, so to speak. What are you saying, 40? Teaching Cow the art of in-game pics. I've seen some of the art that the Crown has, if that's what you're referring to. It's pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty impressive sketching some of that stuff up in game. A bit nervous for me, Patrick. Thanks, man. I was a bit nervous for myself too. The heart rate was high. You may have noticed a bit of a change in tone of voice during that little situation. But we got out. We got out. We made it. I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have taken some of those pouches in case I find what am I trying to say? A plate carrier. Let's go up here. But we got out. We got out, mate. We got out. And I have to say, if it wasn't for the support of chat, I may not have made it out there. Alright, so where are we here? What's this little spot? I think this is Gvozno. If I've said that right. Most likely not. Yeah, helis on the server definitely changed the dynamic a little bit with bases. I'm not against helis on the server. I think I'm actually more about helis on the server now that faction sizes have to be much smaller. Oh, there's a base over there. Go say hi. See who's there. But I think one of the good things about having helis on the server is it makes a lot of those like single entry, multi-story like apartment buildings or these castle buildings, for instance, it makes them way less OP as bases. Like, apartment buildings are hands down one of the most OP bases. Someone's been here. If you don't have helis, but with helis, being able to access the roof, different, completely different. Oh shit. Oh shit. More dead people. Hello? Anyone home? Hello? I can hear the fire inside. Anyone home? I hope that whoever the homeowner is here isn't also the dead person at the front. That would be rather unfortunate. Anyway, name's Elk. Just popping by to say g'day if someone's about, but I'll leave you to it. Take care. Why do I get the feeling that that's the homeowner and he's been killed at the front of their base? Oh, you bastard! Yeah, the supporter track telling me to get the fuck out. You're not wrong, Lauren. The support was there, I just wasn't listening to it. That's the point. 100% the support was there. Is there a well in this town? Maybe the Raiders came through here. Oh, so you built a base not knowing that there was helis? Oh yeah, look, I've got a pretty good... I mean, I actually haven't spoken... I've tried to a couple of times now, but I actually haven't spoken to Murder Inc. since HBL. But last time we spoke, we were on pretty good terms. Well, the good thing is I don't imagine that the admins would actually specify who did the raiding. However, yes, technically I'm on cooldown now for 7 days. Oh. Hello? And looks like I might be on cooldown for another 7 days. Depending on what's in here, which is nothing. Nah, no cooldown. Only got one wall up. Shame about the other one. Wonder if there was. It'd be like a vampire. It's alright, dude. It's alright. Oh no. Do you know whose base that is, Glorin? Because if you do, soz to them. Sounds like their base may be compromised now. I can't pick whose it is. Well, I definitely haven't met whose it is. Yeah, you can keep your mouth zipped for that one if you... Because I've got no idea whose place that is. I know Shrimp's near here, right? But I think Shrimp, when I met her in game, she said that her base was at a ruin? One of the ruins near Severograd? I hope that wasn't hers. I really hope that wasn't hers. Because if it was, that would suck. And shame on whoever did that if that was the case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's at one of the castle ruins or something somewhere. Hmm. How many castles are on Chernarus? There's a few, man. There'd have to be at least like 8, 6 to 8 at least, maybe 10. I can think of 4 or 5 just on the eastern side of the map. Oh, jeez, I thought that statue was a person. What's worse, Bob shooting his own shadow? Or me shooting at a statue? Oh, we got Zeds running around. Sad face. Oh no. It's someone we like, isn't it? Oh dear. And this is why I don't want a base. Because there seems to be a lot of raiding going on this server. Pretty equal to Shrimp? Oh no. Oh dear. If I'm gonna have a guess, only because of what I've heard in stream, so this would be an out of character comment, that it might be expected from Bob but not me. What did I do? What have I done? What have I done that Bob would do that I wouldn't do? Oh, shooting a star. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Oh, pretty equal. That's what you're talking about, as in the shadow or the statue. Okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know where Veg lives, but that was going to kind of be maybe my guess. That it was maybe Veg's place. Do you know what we should do? Is try and cut some more rags up so that we have guaranteed rope for the inevitable fish. Short-term memory loss, I know, right? Look, I'm not that old, Lauren. I'm not that old. I don't have dementia yet. But I'm 30... How old am I? I'm 35. That's my current age. Oh yeah, I can put this on the Mosin now, on the SK now too. It's taken me a long time, and obviously I still haven't got the hang of it. But dealing with like playing in game, talking in game, chatting out of game, but also dealing with like the delay of chatting out of game as well. So like the stream delay, I think it's only 5 or 10 seconds for my streams, I think. But I can't cut that up. Dang it. But if the conversation's flowing, it's always it can be a bit tough to work out at what point of the conversation I'm talking back to, you know? More duct tape? Full duct tape. Well, I guess this is a good opportunity to repair our shit, huh? Super geared in fishing is the best. I know, man. I was super geared and fishing at the lake right next to Tizzy, of all places. Oh! No! I did not even see that coming. Oh! Rip. Oh no. Oh well, that was fun. This is why I don't like getting super geared, because I never even get a chance to shoot a bullet before I die. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh well. Hey, look, I'm gonna probably bounce, everyone. That was funny. Well, do you know what I'm more devastated about? I was just repairing all my clothes. I was going to be looking so good. Alright, on that note, thank you all. As always, had a blast having you all in here. It was a fun little run. I'm enjoying how these runs are kind of starting with no plan, and they always seem to just end in something kind of fun, like third-partying a base raid, or I don't know, something, you know, getting shot fishing at Tizzy, as I just was talking about as I got shot. What are the odds? The irony of that, huh? But yeah, there's some good stories starting to form with this character, I think, on this server, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. But as always, thank you all for joining. I don't think I'm able to raid others, or if I can, I don't know how to. But what I would recommend doing anyway is jump over to Bob. I think I've heard that now he's streaming, so yeah, go and see what he's up to, and I'll certainly be over there shortly as well. Fully geared while cutting clothes. Fully geared while repairing clothes, Patrick. I wasn't even cutting, I was repairing. I was trying to repair my sweet jacket. But yeah, go see Bob, 100% Glorin. I feel like we end on so many black screens. But anyway, take care everyone. Have a good night.